8 months after joining Bitclub Network, I managed to buy myself a piece of land in Valmeerton, and then I put electric fence, I did chicken houses, I'm doing eggs. That was my first business that I opened through Bitclub Network. Then December last year, I bought myself top of the range Bakkie, the latest number Ford Ranger, cash. I also bought an apartment in Braamfontein, a flat, 500,000 cash as well. And then this year, January, I bought myself a brand new tractor, Ferguson 4x4 290, with a trolley, with a plow, also in cash. And 2 months back, very proud about this achievement, I bought myself a home, beautiful home, 1.6 million rand house in Northgate. 5-bedroom house, 2 garage, beautiful.
With Bitclub Network, there is a lot that I've achieved. The first thing I did, I ran home. I told all my family members that I found something that is working and something that is so legit, something that is paying, something that is so good to be true. And fortunately enough, my family listened to me and became part of the business, and all of us, we started growing financially. As I'm talking now, my family is financially free, and there's a lot that I've also achieved. I happen to even adopt an orphanage in Swaziland where I'm able to give them money for groceries every month. And I happened to even move from that 1 room to a 3-bedroom house, which I bought cash. I bought from a taxi, I moved to a car. And from my starter car, I moved again. I was able to buy even an ML500 cash. So Bitclub Network has given me life. More than anything, it's exciting to know that you are a forerunner of something that people are still trying to understand, and you are at the forefront with this Bitcoin story, cryptocurrencies, the change, the shift. You are part of the change, you are part of those people who are leading others to see the future, where we are going. That's on its own, it's so fulfilling and it's so touching.
I've heard people saying that the sky is the limit, but one thing for sure, Bitclub Network has enabled me to be able to see beyond the sky. In the next coming achievement in Bitclub Network, I see myself as a mega monster, because if there are people that have been able to do it, which is one of my mentors, why not me? So it's a matter of saying, if somebody else can do it, then I can do it. But overall, over and above that, it's no longer just about me, but to also see my fellow Africans achieve what I have achieved. So it's no longer just about me, but the people that are in my team and new people that will be coming on board in the business, to see them break out of poverty and to be able to live a life that they've always wanted to live.
I am a pro builder in the business, and I am financially free because of the Bitclub Network. Everything that I own was bought on cash, and there was a time when I actually accumulated enough capital that took me 5 years to build in the corporate environment. It only took me 5 months to build it in this business. So I live 100% on Bitcoins and Bitclub Network. My daughter, who is 4 years old, she makes more money in Bitclub Network than most adults that I know. And everything that I own is literally cash-based.
This changed my life. I cannot even describe it totally. I can just tell you that it has changed dramatically. When my salary used to be 10,000 Rand a month before deductions, I now have added 1 or 2 zeros to that. And that makes a huge difference to anybody's life. So does this really make a difference? Not only for me, but for so many people around me. For the first time in my life, I can make sure that my 2 grandchildren has got everything that they need to have. Whereas in the past, I had to ask my daughter to borrow money from her. What a difference. Isn't that what we're supposed to do to help the people around us?
At this stage, my rank at Bitclub Network is that of a double master builder. And my life has changed drastically since I joined Bitclub Network. But over and above the material things that I have achieved myself, there are more important things that have fulfilled my heart. And that is that of changing other people's lives. At this point in time, it's no longer about me because the Lord has already blessed me abundantly. But changing other people's lives have really changed everything, to be precise. And you know, to see people that were really struggling, people that were really poor, to see them driving cars, to see them taking their children to private schools, to good schools, to see the people that were really struggling, being able to travel the world, to see those people that were really struggling and poor, making sure that they spend quality time with their loved ones. We thank Bitclub Network for that. And the fact that they were touched by myself, I touched their lives, and I spoke to them and I shared the concept of Bitclub Network with them, that's what really and truly fulfilled my heart. And obviously I have achieved quite a bit myself. As I said earlier on, once you're a double master builder, it means your foot has actually entered that wealth that everybody is looking for.
And my achievements is that I have built a team, a big team actually, in different provinces. And I'm actually proud that I have about 30 team members that have also retired or have fired their bosses through the opportunity of Bitclub Network.
And my testimony, I'm grateful to God, and of course, I'm grateful to Mega Monster Hannah and Dr. Pinza for this amazing opportunity. For me, looking at my background, there was no hope for me in life. I mean, as much as we know, you are not educated, you are nobody. So there was no hope for me. There was no hope for me. Until Bitclub Network came, and now I'm a different person, from nobody to somebody because of Bitclub Network. And there was no hope for me to send my kids to varsity, obvious. There was no hope for me to have a proper home. And of course, I always wanted to be a proud father, but I mean, when come back to reality, you know, it's not possible. This year, I changed my kids to send them to new schools, private boarding schools, and of course, away I paid the school fees in cash. And that's one of my most achievements. I mean, to think and to see that now my kids can now go to the best schools and they'll be able to go to varsity. And looking at how I have grown in the business now, I can proudly say I didn't send my kids to those schools because I'm going to work hard to raise money to pay for their fees. I'm proud to say, I mean, their school fees for the next 6, 7, 8, 9 years of education is already sorted, and I don't have to worry about that. And in terms of home now, recently bought a land where I'm working on to build my dream house, and I'm proud of myself. I'm a proud father now. And of course, I mean, for me, driving my own car, was not something that was in my mind. You just think, there are people who are designed or born to have all those kind of things. But now I'm proud to say I'm driving my own car, which is my first car, which is a sport car, BMW 335. I'm enjoying it. I'm grateful to God.
I'm so grateful to have a partner like him to build this business with. It's been a great adventure and a lot of fun. And what I can honestly say is that it's very evident that there is big change coming in the world. Such a big change, actually, that if we are not prepared to change with it and be a little bit like the oak tree that grows really strong, the oak tree, you know, breaks in a storm. The willow tree doesn't. And we all need to become willow trees, and I'm really aware that I am teaching myself how to become a willow tree, because we can see financially in the world that things are not working like they should, that people are struggling more and more to actually be able to maintain their lifestyle and their quality of life. And this is what's driven me all of my life, is to help people improve the quality of their life. And all I can say that Bitclub Network has done is that they've educated us amazingly into understanding Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies and the opportunities that that presents. And the company itself presents so many unique and diverse opportunities for people to actually be able to technologically upskill themselves, to be able to grow as people, to be able to grow as leaders, and to become impactful, influential, inspiring people in this world. And that's actually what we need in this world of change. So I'm very grateful to have started this journey, and I'm certainly going on this journey right till the end, till I check out, and hopefully by then I've impacted with Tony millions and millions of people's lives and helped to preserve this beautiful planet that we live on.
At the moment we are pro builders in Bitclub Network. We don't want to stay there too long because our ultimate goal is to be mega monster builders, and we want to have total financial freedom within the next 3 to 5 years. That's our goal, and we will achieve it. What's great about this business is it's not really the end result, which is the goal, but it's actually the growth that we experience on the way to achieving the goal. And that's the thing that really excites me about it most, because what I found is that this business has forced me to raise my success consciousness on a daily basis. And having done that will attract to me the kind of success that I would like to experience in this business. And obviously the reason for wanting to achieve that financial success is so that we can impact the lives of other people. So it's not about just us going on this journey, but it's about us taking many people with us to levels of success to change and impact thousands of people's lives. For me, I want to be a light out there in the world, in the dark places, because people don't have hope, and without hope the people will perish. And I want to bring hope, and I believe that's what our Bitclub Network business does. It gives hope to the ordinary people out there.
My name is Zorani Mwandi. I'm a banker by profession. Was retrenched in 2014 in the banking industry. Stayed without a job from 2015, November 15. I was introduced to Bitclub Network, which I'm currently working with now. I'm currently the master builder in Bitclub Network, which is one of the top ranks, with a potential income of about 700,000 a month, which is something that every one of us will look at getting when we pension from our work. Since joining Bitclub Network, my life has changed 360 degrees. I can clearly say that I never thought that at the age that I'm in, I will be the owner of the house, I will be owning 3 cars in my name in the space of 2 years in the business. I still know that I have to work harder to become a monster builder in the Bitclub Network, which I will be making nothing less than $2,600 as a mega monster builder. I'm also seeing myself helping a number of people get into where I am. I see myself as well opening some business avenues where I will be empowering South Africans and helping the country to overcome the unemployment rate by giving back to the poor, which I believe that as well the founder of Bitclub Network always wanted to give back to the poor. Still helping few people that can reach exactly or can turn their life 360 degrees as I have done in my life as well.